Today I'm going to do a review on this nail care system by HealthyWiser. I did receive it for free in exchange for a review, but all opinions are completely my own. I'm going to go ahead and get started and take a look at the product. Now this is a nail care system that you can use in order to give yourself a pedicure or manicure at home rather than going to the nail salon to do it. So we're going to see how well this works. They actually included two kind of bonus free gifts, if you want to call them. One is toe separators, and then the other is actually just spare nail clippers. I'll go ahead and we'll show you the nail clippers first. Pretty much just looks like your normal pair of nail clippers. They are a little bit longer, it looks like, but I'll pull them up here. They feel really sturdy and really durable, so it definitely feels like a pair of nail clippers that will last. They do kind of have this little bend here, and it kind of gives you a place to rest your thumb while you are cutting your nails. So we'll lay these aside. And then the other one is the toe separators. And I'm going to pull these out real quick. They seem kind of larger than other ones that you see out. But they are, you can see, they stick to the plastic. They are like a gel material. I'm not 100% sure the exact type of material, but as you can see, they're really flexible and kind of has like a sticky texture to it, I guess you'd say. But they feel like they'd be really comfortable. They're really soft, and obviously they're going to be really easy to get on due to the fact that they are so flexible. I would say, my opinion, the only downfall of using these would be the texture of the outside of them, because in my opinion it's probably going to collect lint and dust and fuzz very easily. So, you know, if you end up giving yourself a pedicure and you have these on your feet and you're walking around the house or whatever, if you're walking on carpet, or even if you have hardwood floor and you're walking on it, it's probably going to attract, the fuzz from the carpet and maybe, dust or crumbs or whatever maybe laying around. I know I can clean and there's always still stuff laying on hardwood floors and carpets. So I feel that that's going to probably attract it really easily. So that would probably be my only thing with that, would be to change the texture on it. But other than that, they feel like they'd work really well. And here is the toolkit. As far as the nails, this is your main product here. So go ahead and open this up. And it is battery powered, and it uses one AA battery, which they've actually included with the product. And I think that's good. A lot of times battery powered products do not include a battery anymore, so I always like when the company throws one in. I just think that's really nice. So go ahead and put the battery in here real quick, and all you're going to do is turn the bottom cap here. You're going to insert the battery, and it does go negative side in first, and then you're going to put the cap back on, and it just kind of clicks in place. Very simple to do. So here is the nail care tool. And this is going to be what you're going to use for everything, because you have one tool that has 3 changeable heads, and that's pretty much it. So it's really easy to use, very simple. You're going to pop this cap off, and then this is where the attachments go. I do like the idea of the cap because it protects this from getting broken or any damage that may happen to it. And also this way, it's a lot easier to throw it in a bag or purse or store it, whatever the case may be. Just makes it easier because it is protected. here are the 3 attachments that we have. The dark blue one is your first step, and it's the file. Then the light blue is your next step, and it is kind of like a buffer. And then your third one is going to be used to shine your nails when you're done. So we're going to go ahead and pop it in here. And with the attachments, they just kind of line up. You put this little piece that's sticking out, it just kind of goes right with the end of the tool, and everything just kind of lines up. And if you heard it, it does click in, so you know it's in there really secure. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to, first we'll go ahead and use the nail clippers, and we'll trim fingernail here, and then we will file it, buff it, and shine it, and we'll see how well everything works. Nail clippers seem to work normal, seem like your average pair of nail clippers. Let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. So I don't really see anything, wrong with them or anything like that. They just seem like a normal pair of nail clippers. So we're going to go ahead and take the file here and file fingernail. There are 2 settings for the speed. There is a low setting and a high setting. I'm going to do the low setting first and then the high setting, and then we'll talk about it. Here's the low setting. It seems to work really well. There's kind of like some hesitation, almost like it was going to shut off. We'll do the high setting real quick and see how that goes. The high setting seems to work better. Here's my fingernail afterwards. There we go. So it did kind of smooth it out. It worked well. The low setting was kind of, didn't seem like it was going to really work. The higher setting worked better. So I don't know if that's a safety feature or what, but I'm not really a fan of it kind of sounding like it's going to shut off, just because it's not really a good thing. But here's the buffer pad. I'm going to go ahead and use it and see how it goes. I'll do the low setting and the high setting again. And here's the low setting. The low setting still has the hesitation to it, and it's a lot of hesitation. It almost sounds like it's going to shut off again. So we'll do the high setting. The high setting works with no problem at all. This is my nail after doing the buffer pad. So I don't really like the low speed though. I'm not really impressed with that. Go ahead and put the shine one on here and try the low and the high again. This is the low. And again, the same thing with the low. As you can tell, it does seem like it's going to shut off. So we'll do the high and see how it works. On the high setting, it's little to no hesitation at all. So it seems like with all 3 attachments, the speed settings are about the same. The low, just there's a lot of hesitation. It sounds like it's going to shut off. With the high, it works really well. There's some hesitation based on the amount of pressure you apply, but other than that, it works well. This is my nail after the shine part. So, I mean, overall, it feels like it worked. It looks like it did a really good job. My only concern is the speed settings, I'm not impressed at all with the low setting. In my opinion, it just seems to me like it needs maybe some more power behind it. But I mean, I think, in my opinion, this type of product would be one that I would like to see it be rechargeable, like have a battery in it and you just plug it in and recharge it, due to the fact of the power and everything like that. And also, the price of it is kind of expensive, in my opinion, for this product, just for the simple fact of the speed settings, and, you know, it is powered by a AA battery. It's not rechargeable, so that's going to be an expense. You know, you're going to have to replace that, and this type of product may drain that battery faster. Just depends on, you know, how much you use it, and if you run it on the higher setting, it's probably going to drain it quicker. So I would definitely like to see it be rechargeable. But other than that, I mean, it works well. I would recommend it to anyone who is looking for an easy way to do your nails at home, because this is definitely one of those ways. And if you're willing to pay the price for the product, then I would recommend it. I personally, if I had to purchase it, I probably would not, just due to the fact of the price. And I feel that there are some improvements that could be made to it to make it better and to make it worth that price. But in all honesty, after using it and stuff, I don't feel that the price is where it should be. I think it's a little more on the expensive side. But, you know, if you're willing to pay it and you're looking for an easy, simple way to do a manicure and pedicure at home, then I would check this one out. So if you're interested in this product, I will put the link in the description below, and thanks for watching.